My name is Dr Joanne Anderson. I'm a reader in art history and I'm the director of the MLitt in Christianity and the Visual Arts here at the University of Aberdeen. I would say that the key benefit is the interdisciplinary setup, which is something core not only to the programme but also the institution itself. It's a wonderful opportunity to study both Christianity from a theological perspective in combination with the visual arts. And I think that this is a really valuable thing, and it comes out of a natural collaboration between the two departments of art history and divinity. So students taking this programme are able to come to Aberdeen or to study online and take advantage of the combined expertise of these departments, but also the rich cultural resources of the university itself, which was founded in 1495. But that's also played out in terms of the collections, the resources of the university, but also its environs in Old Aberdeen, the wider city and the region. So students taking the programme can look forward to working not only with key experts, but also with great resources from the built environment, from the objects, the manuscripts, the prints and paintings in our collections. As you start to explore the programme, you'll see that there's two core courses that really provide the backbone of this programme: art and Christianity and theology and aesthetics. And the whole point of these courses is to provide a really robust orientation for all students, regardless of any prior knowledge. And this will really help them understand the power of images in the ritual, the liturgy and popular culture of Christianity, but equally in the architecture of devotion. I think what's valuable about this degree is that there are a variety of different pathways that make it important to careers. So a student taking it as part of continuing study, say from undergraduate study, may come on to take this MLitt and then perhaps progress on to PhD study with us on campus or on distance learning, but then move in towards the academic sector or indeed into museums and galleries. So that's one component and constituency of this degree. But there are also those from the professional sectors, such as the clergy and ministry, but also the museum and gallery sector, who may be interested in upskilling through this course. So it drives quite directly into these areas to individuals who might wish to see how the arts can enhance their own knowledge and teaching, but also community building. It's a great way of reaching out to people. However, there's also a third constituency who might not necessarily be seeing it as part of career development. In fact, the degree can be taken just simply out of interest and enjoyment. I think, again, another unique factor of this programme is that it has two modes of study. You can study this degree on campus in Aberdeen, but you can also take it fully 100% online through our on-demand learning platform. And so what we're actually offering is a huge amount of flexibility in terms of where you live in the world and the pace of study that you actually want to take it on as. So for campus students, you come on and do full-time or part-time study and get the benefit of living here in Aberdeen and mixing with the other students on the campus degree, but also others in the school and the wider institution. But for those online, this is about fitting in with work and with other life commitments. And you can do it full time, of course, but many of our students actually like to take it part time and to take the study at their own pace every week. And that way it becomes a more manageable thing. We are really fortunate at Aberdeen to have a really broad pool of expertise to teach this collaborative degree. And it's primarily drawn from the departments of art history and divinity. Divinity itself being ranked #1 in the 2021 Research Excellence Framework and globally ranked highly. So a prestigious department, but also thinking about back to the origins of the institution itself. We've got that great heritage, but we're also really lucky to have a very strong art history department, strongly ranked in the recent NSS results for its student satisfaction and for the expertise that's sitting there in the visual arts. So combined, our expertise covers 2,000 years worth of Christian art history. We are looking across a variety of historical figures, including Mary Magdalene, which is my main domain of study, but also into architecture, manuscripts. We're looking at different theoretical approaches, key theological figures that help to illuminate the different branches and creeds of Christianity. So this combined perspective is what gets a rich experience for the students, and in combination with the use of the cultural resources of the institution, this is what makes it such a rewarding place to study. This degree, whether you're studying it on campus or online, really fosters a strong sense of community. Our teaching classes are very small and they're very informally run, so there's a real freedom and safe space to discuss a lot of important topics, often ones that can be quite controversial, and this helps to pool our own experiences together to bring new light on artworks, on architecture and debates. This helps to foster community, and it spills out into the extracurricular activities that we have as part of the programme: research seminars, lecture series, other public activities happening in the institution and the wider city. So this is an opportunity for students to come together, to socialise, and this really helps facilitate the discussion in classrooms. But because of the cultural resources at the university, we really are committed to getting students out of the classroom and getting into special collections, out on site in churches to look at sculpture and architecture. And it's really these moments of journeying towards these resources, having the informal chats, the shared experiences together that really foster community. So I think that's really something quite special to the degree itself when it's on campus, and that's part of the wider School of Divinity History, Philosophy and Art History. For online students, this is not forgotten about, because even though it is a global classroom, and that's really what it's designed to facilitate, regardless of where you are, you study at your own pace, and it means that you can keep pace. We want you to still find each other. And so we use MyAberdeen, the virtual learning environment of the university, and the Collaborate room there as a kind of social cafe that the students can take control of themselves. They can arrange to meet in there at the weekends or another mutually convenient time to talk things all art and Christianity, or even just more informal social topics over a cup of tea or coffee. The programme is advantaged by access to digital and physical resources held by the university. And so a key component of the programme is to get students out of the classroom and up into special collections to have direct encounters with some of the prestigious items of the university's collections. These include a really wonderful collection of manuscripts, including the world-leading Aberdeen bestiary, a real jewel in the crown that once belonged to the library of King Henry VIII. But it also holds a wonderful collection of oil paintings of early modern prints, in addition to other external collections that are held by the university, and this includes the Scottish Catholic Archive and the Library and Archives of the Blair Seminary, which was formerly sited on the Deeside Road near Aberdeen. The King's College Chapel, a late medieval chapel that really is at the core, at the heart of the university on the old Aberdeen campus, but equally St Macher's Cathedral, with a painted heraldic ceiling that has recently been restored, is really not quite a stone's throw, but a nice short walk, a pleasant walk up the canonry. And we like to take students up there to think about space and Christianity, about what it means to be in a liturgical and devotional space. For online students, although we can't get you directly into all of these sites, what we actually do is go out and film in these places. And this is an important part of the more experiential dimension of the course, that you get a sense of being in the place, because actually Aberdeen is fundamental to the degree. We teach with our resources and with our built and cultural environments. So we really want students online to be able to experience that as far as possible. I think that what's unique about this programme is the backgrounds from which the students are able to come from. So although we might primarily think that, oh, you've got a prior degree or interest in art history or theology, we're actually really encouraging of students from a broader humanities to come to us and see if this degree is for them. What is interesting also is from those students or applicants interested from a professional development side, heading towards maybe a career in museums and galleries. Within the programme we have a course for campus students called Displaying Faith, and this allows us to actually bring in some of the strengths of the art history department, additional strengths in curatorship. And what we really want to try and explore with our students in combination with other institutions in the city and in the region is the challenges of custodianship of sacred objects, sacred buildings, sacred environments. What does it mean for historic objects which have perhaps left their original site of production and function and migrated into a more secular setting? What does it mean for our encounters with them and our engagement with them? What does it mean for objects perhaps that are still sitting in their original context, and how we actually talk about them to a broader public, and how we make sure that they are looked after? What are the challenges for the curators and the custodians who look after them?